This is the first time people see my fringe. Why do you look so confused?
I was wondering where that noise was coming from.
JJ's chair.
Yeah.
Good morning. No, afternoon. What day are we on? Monday.
Yeah.
Start a whole new vlog, even though we was meant to vlog Friday. Then to do Saturday, then Sunday, and we just didn't. Kind of weird things happened over the weekend, didn't it?
It did.
Which we will say. We went to go see a psychic medium. But we will mention that a bit later. But Christopher, I don't know if you remember a few vlogs ago, he mentioned he ordered some stuff from Temu. Well, the rest of it's here. Finally.
February the 7th.
February the 7th he ordered it, and it's now March the 16th.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, it took a month?
40 days, something like that, if you add the days. So he's going to open it.
And we're going to see if it's intact.
Yeah.
And all good in the hood. I'm worried.
I'll put you on. Oh, this isn't my good tripod.
That's a bottle. It's not a tripod.
I used it. Ta-da! I'm just going to hold it. What? Hold on, let me flip the camera.
Out of everything that didn't arrive in my other order, so I ordered like a little toolkit, which I showed off. I ordered a light, which we showed off. And I ordered that little like silicone scraper thing, didn't I? Now these two should, I think that's way bigger than what it should be.
No, so it's about...
Well, one of these should be a 9, like a picture frame that holds 9 cards.
So I think it's going to be that one.
I think they're the ones that hold the mag cases. And this one then should be card storage.
Yeah.
Should. And they've come all the way from China. It's so hard not to say it like that. It's mad though. It took it like the majority of the time. I think 30 days was in our boat.
Yeah.
And then it got to Poland, and then it was like, yeah, mate, no worries, 3 days, I'm here.
Yeah. Even though they were saying like, was it like 28 days or something from Germany?
It was, 28 days from Poland, and I was like, not a chance it's going to take 28 days from Poland. This is card storage. Which this, like,
that looks nice.
ultra premium box in it. I feel that.
Oh wow!
This cost me like, I think the whole order was £31.
That's not bad.
So this cost me whatever it was left over of the £31. But I do need it for clear out me drawers and all me stuff.
Yeah. Well, where are you putting that?
That can go down there then.
Oh.
Yeah.
Down there.
Yeah, on your bookshelf.
I'd say put it on top.
That's got to get moved again.
Don't know what you're on about.
And then this should be. It's all dirt in it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be biting this. I'm surprised you haven't bit the other one. But then you just go and get a knife.
I will do.
I haven't got nothing on me that's sharp enough.
Quick, quick, quick. I have a knife. I'm done. Wait. I have a knife. I did have a knife.
It's pretty sick.
It's to be fair, isn't it?
So it's from Temu.
Well, this is the whole reason why I did it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was just to try to see what it looked like because you didn't want to spend the money on the proper one.
Yeah, because like one off Amazon was like 35, 40 quid, and I thought, well, I'm in no rush for this. The set doesn't actually come out until Thursday, which is ironic that it's arrived now. I presume that's some sort of film I've got to peel off the plastic window. It's with the little tabs. They'll struggle to get open. a little melt. But that's actually
It's not bad.
not bad at all, is it?
Going up on the wall.
Yeah, up on the wall up there.
Well, it can go back across now since they're moving here.
Mm.
And then we can decorate this wall.
I could do with seeing if the magnetic cases fit in. But I can't.
It makes no sense. My hair looks... I need another cut on it. The ends are just getting too straggled.
You're looking very wild, my love.
I am. My fringe looks like a barcode. Have you saw my grey hair? Where am you? Here. Have you saw it? Look. Glitter.
Oh, yeah?
I've got loads of little grey hairs now. There, look. You can see one there. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Getting old lady now because I'm not dyeing my hair.
Catching me up now.
I know, you had grey hair since we first pretty much met. And he blames me. But I'm going to have my coffee. And we will tell you more about the medium later.
What's this? What's this? The sunshine in the sky. So bright. What did we not get? We didn't get burger
Come in the
buns.
Get the small wraps out, you know, like I was going to do the pressed ones.
Yeah.
Do that
Okay.
instead. Hello.
God, we really need to paint that wall again.
We'll get the paint.
Well, we're painting that one. We're painting that way.
Yeah, it's not a priority right
No.
now.
Our last clip was yesterday, and today is another day.
Shock.
Shock and awe. We were like, oh, I'll tell you more about the psychic lady. The medium.
Yeah, for them it's only been a couple of seconds.
Famous line.
Oh, ready? So.
Yeah. But we are back from shops. The shops and things, and we have stuff.
I need drink.
Have protein. Nom nom nom. These. Lethal. Stole it, look. With thefted cheese. We've got sweet potatoes, we've got carrots.
No, we're going to try and do like a sweet potato bowl with beef mince and baked veggies.
Yes, with broccoli and cauliflower.
Really fancied it, didn't
And
we?
spring onions on top. Then we got all your caramel syrups. And
Yeah,
one.
they are really good. I'm going to talk about this. If you're on a calorie deficit or really got a sweet tooth, these are sugar-free caramel syrup and vanilla. It's... I can't remember the... Like for 100 ml of it, it's 37 calories.
How big's the bottle? 250 ml.
250. So that's so say like 100 calories, like rounding up and down for the whole thing.
So basically, you put it in your coffee, you'll never know.
You do though, because it adds like such a nice sweetness.
As in, you'll never know with the calories.
Oh, calories, yeah.
Then we got Judge's crisps, more seasonings, more beans. Try these beans this week. Don't know what they're going to be like. I think we normally have Branston. Yeah, we got none in the cupboard. We normally have Branston. Jerky, this stuff, addictive. These from Aldi, proper nice. Better than Crunchy Nature Valley bars. We've got Tangs this week, like Tangy Toms, but not tomatoes. 62 calories a bag, why the fuck not? Boys Sweets, a little bit of a treat. And other than that, we're all good. We've got some chili powder to try and keep the cats out of the garden. Front and back, because they decided to turn it into their swingers paradise. And bonking everywhere all over the flipping garden. And trying to get inside the bloody barbecue and all that.
Right, they've said that no plants can be harmed, but don't plant like chili powder, chilies by plant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're not doing anything. We've got I tried to go through the less harmful route of the high frequency thingies. Last night there was just walking past it. There was like alerted to it, but there wasn't doing anything. But because obviously we're going to start doing the garden and that, I don't want them in the... I have nothing against cats.
She does, she hates them.
I do, I actually hate I do hate cats. But if you've got a cat, they are so cute. I've got a cat in my book game, haven't I? My book library game. It's adorable. I'm a dog person. I don't want animals in my garden, especially feral cats from around here. If the boys are in there, I don't want them getting scratched or anything, so any advice would be nice.
Other than a shovel.
I should probably... Have you got a mask?
Have we got a mask now?
Instead, just put this all over the boundary, do you reckon? Because it's mainly the climbing over here and then being here.
Yeah, but just put it around the outside.
It's going to get my fucking eyes. It's not going to be fun, it's very windy. Why am I putting that on there? There's a bin where I'm walking. What? What?
Fair play.
Come on, I need to...
Take stuff out the tumble dryer, yeah. There's a lot we need to do. I had to clean the car, can't be bothered. Don't know, tomorrow's sunny, can I be bothered to do it? Not really. It's just covered in all that Saharan bloody dust. Oh my god, she's going to kill herself off. You could see it coming out the end. And flying up into the sky. Nah, these cats, man. But yeah, we'll put the shopping away and we'll catch up with you about the mediums. So, all eating and everything, thought, oh, you know what, nice sunny day. Maybe clean the car, but most importantly, I want to sort my box out to see what I've got and what I ain't got, and then clean the car. Open the box to notice my drying towel. This one, soaking wet. It's out in the sun drying. I then took everything out of the box. Well, started taking stuff out of the box to find that my machine polisher bag and interior has gone mouldy. Go, I'll take everything out and see what's going on. Full of water in the bottom. And there is spiders in there. I won't show much. So I'm like, right, I presume maybe water's leaked down that side, maybe. Water wouldn't have come through the top because everything else is dry. The drying towel was wet. That machine polishing bag was in the top of these drawers, it was in there. They're a bit mouldy. That's not though, that's dry. And I was like, oh, I've got this box. And I'll put... There's a spider on the side of it. Ew. And I thought, well, to keep the sand and cement that's in there dry, I will put it in a box, and then it's good to use them whenever I need it. I took the lid off. I'm like, yeah, that looks sharp sand, you know, that looks good. What's all this down here? Oh dear. Yep, lo and behold, that's a bag of cement in there. All this is soaking. If that concrete's wet now, I'm going to be fuming. Because I actually plan on using it as well. So I'm going to take it out and I'll update you if it's wet or not. Sharp sand. Is that hard sand? Sharp sand? Sharp sand. Bit wet, but that's alright. This in here, look. Concrete in there, seems good. Might be hard at the bottom, maybe. That was all the water in the bottom of that box. And my builder's sand completely... Luckily it's sand, I can just let it dry off. But who's... I don't get how water's getting into here. Because that side's dry, down there's dry. But water's getting into here somehow. Maybe it's a little hole up that corner. Unless it's coming in from the ground up. No. Well, no, because it's got the side on there. I don't know. I don't know what's happened. But I'm going to probably need to get all new cloths. I'm drying off that drying towel, that's going to have to go in the bin. I don't know how long it's been wet. I need to rinse this out and let it all dry. So I need to empty it, probably put it in the garden, rinse it out. Luckily I was like, oh, I need new car cleaning stuff anyway and all this, and I was like, I actually do, because I haven't used it in a while. Wanted to clean the car today, possibly tomorrow. But everything needs to be thrown away. I don't know how long it's been in here wet. I don't remember the last time I cleaned the car. Which in all fairness probably wasn't that long ago. But I didn't use the drying towel. And that being mouldy ain't great. Right, let's get emptying then. Let's see how everything else is in there, I guess.
So it's a little bit later. I think Christopher is still sorting outside, so his clips will probably be before mine. I want to speak to you about the medium. But I want to do that when Chris is with me. But my job of today, also ignore all this, we are tidying it. I want to move these. Shock, I want to move something here. Because of, this is how bad our wall is. Let me just, this is it flat against the bottom. If you can see, it is pulled away because it's a little box, but it is pretty much flat. That's how much, like, that's my nail touching it. So it's like, there's a, that's how big the gap is. Also, I've been outside, so I'm very, and it's, with my OCD, stuff like that, that is not perfect lined. It's really getting to me. So I want to move it here. And Tyler's got a habit, if you've noticed, of picking this. If this is here, he won't pick it. I'll put you on here if I can. Is that better? Yeah. Again, we are painting this wall. I think when we come back off holiday, there's a lot that we need to sort. Life's just, I need to go room by room and organise this house. So I want to try and do it in, I haven't got to take my books off. Now Chris was outside, so there's a good chance he will moan at me for doing this, maybe. Also ignore my hair. I've had to pin my fringe back because I need to wash my hair again. But yeah, I'm going to, I think, leave you, I'll see, I might put you on Chris's table. My hair is so, I've been outside, it's so windy. But yeah, I'm going to move what I can off the bookshelves and move them over and see how we feel about it, maybe. So this is the finished, let me zoom out a bit. This is what it looks like. My only problem is, my only concern is this one is leaning more forward than the others. Also, this is the boys' height. But do you see, it literally is touching the skirting board and then leans forward. Even without the books on, it would still do that because our walls in this house are very wonky. Again, my hair. But I don't know if you can see it like leaning more forward there. Also, I need to wipe this camera. 2 seconds. That's a bit better. I do look a bit haggard. I was just outside speaking about a plan with Christopher just to pull him back a bit because we can't pin it to the wall because obviously there's no wall there, it's just stairs. It's just crazy how lopsided this house is. I bought Christopher a what they call the laser line thingy. We did everything in this house. Everything is bent. Like, it is not straight in this house. So yeah, that's what we've done. I don't know what's going to go up against that wall. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. Because I have still got what was there before. Where was it? Here. This. But that's got all my mugs in, and I feel like because it's got all the coffee and that in, it being in the living room doesn't make sense. I could bring the bar in here. But again, that doesn't make sense to us because we don't drink. I don't know why we got a bar. Christopher wanted one. I think we said we wanted to start making cocktails and stuff, like have a cocktail night between us, but we don't drink. Christopher drinks more than I do, and he has a glass of whiskey and Coke every now and again. But I've just got to tidy up the bottom bit, but I'm going to wait for Christopher to come in to help me decide on how to properly secure that. It's more like Tyler likes to touch things, and I'm so scared that he'll touch one of these and it'll fall. But yeah, I have got to sort them out. I do want to change the layout of the books. Like, I think I want to do cowboy and romance, sports in the middle, because I find myself gravitating towards sports, and then like dark romance and fantasy, because I don't really read fantasy that much. I think the most fantasy I've read was Akatar, and that was the first like big series I read. I tried Fourth Wing, couldn't get into it, but I was in a reading slump. I do want to like circle back to it. But yeah, I think I'm just going to have a tidy up, but I don't want to put all the stuff back on the bottom because obviously I don't know how we're going to tidy up the top. But he's just cleaning the car because we've had that, I think a few weeks ago, that Sahara Desert sandstorm. I don't know. Don't quote me on it. And all the car was all sandy. So he's just giving it a quick clean, which is nice. It's crazy, a bit of sun can change our mood. We do need to clean the windows, but obviously we can't really film that. I think last year we put some privacy film in Tyler's room. It was only temporary. We do need to replace it because he's such a sausage. He thought it'd be a good idea to fling a pen at the window, thinking it was a dartboard, and now there's ink all down the window. So I've got to replace that. I want to dust my shelves. I want to properly organise them. I need to get back into reading. I haven't read. I don't think I read it all last week or even this week. You know, we're only on Tuesday. I need to pick my Kindle back up. I miss it. I miss reading. But life's just been crazy. It's just all of a sudden an influx of everything. And we haven't been prepared for this influx, let's just say. As well as home educating, as well as trying to sort appointments for the boys, as well as our work. So them trying to vlog in our spare time. There's not been a lot of spare time. There's not been a lot of interesting things to do. So that's why a lot of stuff has just been like time lapses. Because it's like, okay, well, we're cleaning because we've got to clean. We might as well film it. I don't know why I'm holding you when you're on a tripod, and I could just... There you go. Also, ignore JJ. I went to the beauty outlet today. I picked up some cotton buds because I found the perfect cotton buds. Very weird. I bought some hair clips, some of the flat, I can't think what they're called, they're like the flat ones. So there's somebody on my door. Probably a bloody bird. Yeah, I bought some of them. I bought something else, but I can't remember what it was. It is over there, but I've got all the stuff there. Haven't really junk journaled much because there's nothing really to have junk journaled. I need to wash my hair. I get my nails done tomorrow. So the little froggy is going. I think we're going for spring ghosts because it's my last set before holiday, and then I get them done before I go away. Should be nice. I think I'll just have something. I say normal. Me and Ebony don't do normal when it comes to it. I think I might do something animal print. But I want to deep clean this house before we go. Like, it's silly little things of, like, there's a little bit of marks from by the dishwasher where if I've loaded, like, say, my coffee cup and a bit of coffee's gone there, but I've not noticed it because it's like a slither. Like, a good deep clean and organise of this house. Really bad. I'm going to see what idea Chris comes up with just to pull these. I keep wanting to call them wardrobes. I don't know why. These bookshelves back a bit. Yeah, I don't know. I might put that over there and just deal with the coffee cup, I think.
Bicycles in Beijing.
That's fair. You know how we've been moaning about our utensils and saucepans and frying pans? Well, Amazon had a spring sale on, and it come to a point you was doing eggs for the boys.
Yeah.
No, it was for our well, it was for all of us. We had like a breakfast bowl, and I just ended up ordering some. They're not the greatest.
Oh, it's a weighty box.
Oh, it's got 22 things in. Ordered this set. It's got a spatula, a soup ladle, a slotted turner, spoonula, pasta server, a serving spoon, basting brush, egg whisk, food tongue, cheese grater, peeler, can opener, kitchen scissors, holder, oh, I realised I was pointing down, measuring cups and spoons, tray, and 10 hooks. I will leave these linked down below. And then we've ordered
lids.
Just lids. Saucepan, frying set. Let's see. Oh, have you got to season them?
Season them?
Yeah.
What with? Ooh.
For protecting the pan, please always apply a light amount of oil. Always dry the cookware carefully after use. Always let cookware cool down before washing in cold water. Cook only in low-medium flame to avoid burning food. They are thingy. I've read the...
What are they made out of?
Ceramic, isn't it? Ceramic? I don't know.
That's metal, I think.
But Christopher has now put all the handles on. So I'm going to show you everything that we've got while he makes a drink. Right, so we've got small saucepan, big saucepan. I think these are the heat-proof mats. But from the photo, it looks like they're just what you put in between. This is a wok. It looks kind of small because obviously I've got it on zoomed out. Griddle for my steak. Big saucepan, smaller saucepan. Big, they're called sauteing pots. Like saucepan and smaller saucepan. And then more utensils. It did come with pinchers. What did it come with? Pinchers, soup spoon, and something else. And finally, we've got one of these. We did have. Where'd my B one go? Oh, I broke it, didn't I?
I think you accidentally hit it off somewhere. Or
I think I broke. I think I dropped it.
Or...
I think I twitched and I broke it.
Yeah. There's only something simple you did.
Simple. So this. We're going to go sort through the cupboards and that. Probably can do it Thursday once Mum's been. What? New saucepans. To hopefully stop you from moaning. In a good way moaning, not like a...
I want to try and bend one of the old frying pans.
You've binned it, haven't you?
Not bend it.
Yeah, I said you've binned it.
Bend what?
The frying pan?
No, it's still in there.
That was it? I thought you binned it.
Oh, that
No,
was
bend
the one we got to make pancakes in. Remember that one?
Yeah.
I'll bend that one up. Roll that up nice.
And now we've got a lot of mess.
A lot of mess, not enough room in the bin.
Yeah, we're slowly running out of room for things.
We need like 2 recycling bins.
Yeah.
Because we always fill it. And just like.
And we try not to have fires and stuff because you have to, like, ideally we don't want to be having fires. But finish watching Syndicate's vlog. I'm going to wash my hair. And by then you'll probably be gaming, won't you?
Yes.
So we will see you tomorrow.
Really? Sat here ready to record this. I hear the words, why does it look so... Presses the setting button and realises it's been filming in 1080p the entire time.
I could have knocked it, I don't know.
Really, woman?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I don't know what my hair's so floofy today. I used the curling bit on my shark. I didn't want all my hair back and I've got my fringe is really annoying me, so.
They look pretty.
Thank you.
Mm.
Yeah, we didn't actually tell you anything about the medium, did we? It's now Friday.
Yeah.
We spoke about it on Monday, but for you it'll probably only be like 5 minutes. I know with that YouTube people, stay till the end to find out we've actually done it.
No, because I'll discuss something after as well, and then they haven't stayed to the end then.
No, but it is because this is going to be the last clip. Oh no, we do apologise. We'll never do that again. This week's just been a blank again. Shock.
Yeah.
I just feel like the month of March is almost just.
Well, January lasts forever. February disappears. March going, holy crap, I need to start sorting my life out because I haven't. This is really bad of sitting both in front of this. Has he gone into the back of the light?
He's gone into the back of the light. And there's one up there.
No, because it's going to turn on and it's going to hit. Don't do it.
The other one's gone into the back of it with a worm. They've got babies in there.
Didn't that happen in the last street light?
Yeah, and then they decided, because we've got those new solar...
Oh my god, he is. They're living in the back of the street light.
Yeah. It's only at the front, that's the light. It's the solar panel on top. We've got those solar panel...
LED lights.
Yeah, street lights. And the last ones was like the old ones, which I think there's still one.
Maybe they've got built-in little holes for nests.
Maybe.
That'd be a good... If not,
that'd be a good
do
nature thing. Oh, yeah. Back. And the 1 year they was changing them, and I never knew how they erected.
Yeah, we watched them, didn't we?
Yeah, and the bird nest just went, and all the eggs went on the floor, and the man just stood there, like picked them up nicely and put them to the side, didn't he? But then the foxes got them. The mum was a bit upset. I presume that's why we've been seeing a lot of the thingies, the blue tits.
Yeah.
They've got little babies. Anyway, what we were meant to be talking about was the medium. We went to...
Did you hear about the small psychic that was on the run from the police? They were saying there's a small medium at large. Sorry.
Anyway, rude. We went to medium at Mum's.
Yep. Mute my phone so it's not rude.
And I had like... We're very sceptical believers when it comes to mediums. Like, some are really good. We've had one really good woman, haven't we?
Yeah, we had one really good.
So when you go obviously see a new medium, you're very sceptical of like, are they just going to go for your emotions, that type of thing. I know some people don't believe it. I'm very, me personally, is like open to the spirit world. but not so much of like, I believe every medium, if that makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
I'm very what you give out, you get back kind of person. So me and you knew straight faces, don't react to things. There were certain things I'd said in this house because I was holding on hope for Grandad. And I just wanted one thing. Every time we've gone to go see a medium, my nan, which is my mum's mum, always comes forward. It's like a running joke with the family of like, my nan will always be the front runner.
Mm-hmm.
And we went there, very lovely lady, isn't she? Like, we've booked to go and have like a personal reading with her, and some of the stuff she was saying was ridiculous. Because we didn't think me and you would get a lot.
Yeah, like I knew I'd get even less than you lot.
Yeah,
because I'm the only
you
one
have
there.
like, my mum's maiden name is Parsons, and you have the Parsons girl. So obviously I've got Parsons, and then you had my auntie Di, my auntie Jan, my mum, which is their sisters. Bernadette, who was, I'm trying to work out, what would she be? She's
cousin. Your dad's
my granddad's sister's daughter.
Yeah, so that is cousin, isn't it? No.
Yeah,
Granddad's
cousin,
sister's daughter.
great cousin. Because my auntie's daughter, like, kids, are my cousins.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what it's like through Grandad.
But that relation anyway.
We were all really like quite close. And then you had my dad. So obviously he was like a different family group, but you had one big family group here. So there was a lot of names. She looked straight at us and went, Tyler. And I was like, okay, well, you know, you could have saw that on my Instagram. Obviously I always post about the boys, obviously with their consent. And then, well, she said the months of, what was it, May and June, wasn't it? And I was like, that's our kid's birthday. I didn't say boys, didn't say girls, you know. And she looked straight at someone, Tyler, and she's talking about him. And it's a lot of like kids' quirks, she was saying. But then mentioning about his ears that buzz, and I was like, okay. And then there was a lot of things in between. I'm not really going to speak on like what stuff she was saying about my side of the family or my dad. And then she was looking around and went like, John, Jack. And I was like, we only use JJ online.
He's only ever JJ Jingle.
Yeah, Jingle Bum, you know, it's his nickname. And I was like, that's our youngest. And she said, oh, he's such a huggy child. He's very a sensitive soul. Saying that Tyler as well was like, he's had lives before him, like past lives. We're soul connected, which we've always like joked about, saying we was meant to be in each other's lives, whether as friends or partners.
The way we like sync together sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like we're bloody brother and sister.
Yeah, without the
It's proper.
weirdness in it. We are so close.
Without the washing machine.
Dickhead. And then what else was she mentioned your nan, didn't she?
Yeah.
But then obviously
everyone else's was taken over.
yeah, and she kept on saying like your dad's name. I'm not going to say because obviously personal reasons.
She mentioned about my uncle having issues with work and needing to like basically just go with his gut, and I'd only found out about that the weekend prior.
Yeah, it was just before my birthday, wasn't it?
Because my mum bumped into him in Asda. Like,
yeah, so that was like a conversation that was in person, not, and it was like, okay. She was mentioning stuff about, like we've never mentioned. I think we've mentioned a few times we've got a girl on the stairs, and then she mentioned about the man in the house. We've never spoke about that. I mean, if somebody maybe like is that type of person that will go onto our vlogs and find a clip that I have mentioned it,
we may have.
Please let me know. But like saying he's almost like misunderstood, because we've always felt him as like a 6 foot big man that's like man of the house kind of thing. And when we first moved in, we had that feeling, didn't we? And then that old medium that we had, she confirmed it. And a lot of things made sense, and we've kind of like lived around it, haven't we? It's like, okay, well, we're living here, it's your home, but our boundaries, you don't go in the bedrooms. And for 10 years, it's been fine.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people are probably rolling their eyes at stuff like this, but if you don't believe it, that's perfectly fine. And then she was talking to Dad and then just kind of looked around and went, yellow roses. And I was like, I tried my best to keep my straight face.
Still with your granddad though.
I lost it because my granddad, growing up, he loved his garden. It was like his sanctuary. He was out every day. He taught me little things like how to replant strawberries to make them go into like a line and stuff like that. But one thing he always taught me to look after was roses, and I think we've mentioned it before with the rose bush in our garden. It was yellow roses, and we didn't know this until after Granddad died. They're called John's roses, which is picked that up.
Yeah.
And I had a list of things, and yellow roses, because I showed Granddad, and he was like, I'm so proud of you. You know, it's almost like he was passing the baton on to me to look after roses. I don't know why roses. And I just lost it, and I could feel like she was trying to connect with it, but because the Parsons side was so big, I don't feel like she could. So that's why we said we want to go and have a couples reading.
Polite way of saying they've all got loud mouths.
Well, yeah, we are very loud women, and I just lost it. And then you saw my dad's granddad.
Yeah, I kept on because I was sat. Like, I'm sat here, the lady, we're at like the end of a table, because I'm sat here, the lady sat here, your dad sat there, and then next to me is the French doors into the kitchen. And I could just kept on seeing a really tall man wearing like, maybe like 30s or 40s, like suit trousers, like that very thick cotton, like blend with like pleats in it and whatever it is, and a border collie. And she turned to me and she was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, I feel weird. Like, I keep seeing a really tall man and a border collie. Like, it's his dog. And your dad just looked at me and was like...
My dad was very like... My dad's... How do I word it? He likes who he likes kind of person.
He's a hard-faced person.
Yeah.
He's very like...
He was literally sitting there, you know, he was listening, and then he looked up at Chris like...
He was like... Hey,
was it his granddad or his granddad?
It was his granddad.
His granddad. I never knew that my dad had any other dogs in his family apart from bulldogs. Like, his mum's name is Nanny Bulldog because they raised... They bred blue dogs. Blue dogs.
Bulldogs.
Bulldogs. God, I think I'm having a stroke. It'd be nice.
But he would.
And then, like, you said something about gardening, and dad couldn't put that together, but you think it was about my granddad.
Yeah, but his face when I said that, and he was like, "Yeah, that's my granddad. He only ever had border collies."
Yeah, like, I never knew that, and my mum's been... he's my stepdad, but he's my dad. Has been with dad 23 years, and I've only ever known bulldogs. He's never mentioned any other dog.
I don't even think your mum knew.
No, mum said she didn't know that he had border collies.
But it was just like the weirdest. But that's twice now.
Yeah.
Twice we've had a medium, and twice I've seen stuff, and I'm like, I can't explain it. I just know it's there.
But it was like I was opening myself up so much to try and if granddad needed energy and stuff like that, because as you know, we're kind of like, we are again skeptic believers, and I was just like, I kept on having headaches, and then when we had to do that group, like I can't think what it was called, it was like grounding almost. And I opened my eyes and it was kind of green, but mum's got the what they call that, like the Edison light. I'll try and put a photo on. And he was like, yeah, it's because of the lights. And then I saw, I'm not shitting you here, if you've ever saw Hercules and you know Hades where he has like the blue flame, I'll again try and put a photo here. I saw colours around people, like she was saying, it was their auras. I didn't see nothing over her or you or me. I saw nothing. And I was like, what? And I was saying what colours I could see, and she was explaining to her, and it all made sense to what she said even later, well, like before. Because like dad had white, and it was about like healing, and he's being watched over, but he's a protector, and he's being protected. And I said, like, the more I thought about it, it felt like somebody was just standing there, hands on his shoulders, like, I've got you.
Yeah.
And again, some personal stuff like is going on with my family, and
kind of like that the boss battle in Elden Ring, where he's got the half wolf on his shoulders.
Yes, I'll try and put a photo on. But that, like, I don't know if I opened myself up too much.
Well, she said we were super spiritual, didn't
Yeah,
she?
we was very in tune with our
everything, basically.
yeah.
Or our entire surroundings.
But I think because as well, like she was doing a lot of what's it called, like your chakra and talking about stones and crystals, sorry. And some things can be a bit hocus pocus, as my granddad used to call it. But then some things you're like, wait, what? Like she was mentioning stuff.
There's pizza on your focus.
She was mentioning stuff that only me and Chris have spoke about in this house.
Yeah.
Nobody
Off camera.
off camera. Like obviously we've spoke about Chris wanting to go to Cork and stuff, and she mentioned that.
They got the Ireland.
Yeah. Spoke about our trip to Scotland.
Yeah.
We was talking and pricing up Normandy for Tyler. We never mentioned that online. And like again, a lot of things, we've got 2 years worth of content. You could probably read our life. But then there were so many things of like, how did she, and I know people are probably like, oh well this, but how would you know conversations? Me and Chris was literally just sat there like,
yeah,
okay, yeah. When she spoke about JJ, I said John Jack. I said, oh, we call him JJ. That was the only, apart from me wrecking it after saying that about Grandad, those were the only two insights she had from us, because we was very like, okay, we're gonna keep it neutral. I don't know how she knew about Tyler. Again, she could have gone onto my Instagram. I always wish Tyler happy birthday. But then like the thing about the twins and what Tyler said, that was
a bit.
At the end, she was giving us angel cards, and you had 2, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then I had one, and she looked at me and went, do you want to get another one? I was like, no, I'm okay with this one. And then she gave everybody else. And yours was about new journeys and work and stuff like that. And obviously Chris has started the YouTube, what's it called? Your card unboxing.
There's another one goes up
Friday?
this weekend, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, so after this video, because this goes up, no, this is next week's. I apologise, so it was the week before. Mine was basically not giving a shit this year, which I've said I'm not putting up with it this year. I'm finding my voice and I'm using it. And I was like, okay, you could relate to a lot of these cards. Like she was talking about everybody else's, and I was like, yeah, I can relate to that. I can relate to that.
Like 2026 is the year of finding yourself and sorting yourself out.
Yeah, which is, it is. You know, everybody spoke about that. It's the year of the horse. You're going forward, and you know, so you can relate to a lot of things with that. And then she was like, it was kind of calming down, and as soon as she was speaking to my auntie Jan, who was sitting next to me, the number 23 kept on coming into my head. Random number, you know, it's not like 1111 or 7 or it was 23.
7.
And then I said to her, I said, can I just see what the number 23 card is? And she's like, yeah, sure. And she was doing it, and it was children, and it was 2. You couldn't tell if there was boys or girls, because it was like, there was very like a gender neutral type photo. I will see if I can try and find it and put it on. And she said, would you want more kids? And I kind of gave it away of like, we can't. And then she went, but have you lost twins? And it was like...
Yeah, it was like, hang on a minute, how the hell do you know about that?
That's something I think I've maybe... I don't think I've mentioned on it. I don't think I have. I maybe have. Because it's not something that...
You've maybe mentioned miscarriages.
Yeah.
But never the specifics.
Twin girls.
Yeah.
And then she was saying, one, when we smell lavender... which you smell lavender in the house randomly. And one, it was the youngest.
The youngest is lavender. And
the oldest was like a dolly mix. If you don't know what that is, it's like a bag of sweets, basically. But we was talking about my godmother's, like we could smell her perfume. And we was telling Tyler, is that why I could smell sweets? And I was like, I've never mentioned the twins to Tyler or JJ, because I don't need to know, you know, unless there was to... have a girlfriend and get pregnant, like they get pregnant, and maybe they need to know about genetics or something.
They picked up on like, oh, I've heard this word miscarriages. What does it mean?
And it's like, I've never mentioned it because it's one of them they don't need to know. And he was like, yeah, as soon as you left, I could smell sweets, and I was like,
she said they always look after the boys.
Yeah. But
that was weird.
Again, I probably have mentioned it. I don't know. But it's one of them of like, there's a lot of things. How did you know that? Right, anyway.
Yes.
We're going to go. We're going to end this vlog. We will see you next week. And thank you for listening to our TED Talk.
And hopefully I won't see any more ghosts.
Yeah, no more ghosts. Don't forget to like. Comment if you believe in mediums or spiritual world. Or if you don't. And subscribe. We're on the road to 400. We're on 350.
315? That's
315.
That's a nice number.
We don't want it to stay like that.
No.
4:15. That's lunchtime. Dinner time.
It's lunchtime, oh yeah.
We're in dinner.
If we're in Florida, it'd be lunchtime.
In Florida. But yeah, we're going to go. And we will speak to you in the next one.
Yes.
Peace out.
Goodbye.
Anytime.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.